Hey, what's good with it? Salute to the people, man. Black Goose TV family, much love. As always, Fluence Boxing is in the building. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, man. It's on the late night side of the game, but this is something I'm bringing out of the bag. This is something I'm in Malik Scott's word. I had it in the toolbox, but I just ain't brought it out yet. And someone's, what I'm saying, they got to tell me or let me know. I got to feel a certain type of vibe where I can just reach back in the toolbox and bring something out I ain't brought out in a minute. And what I'm about to bring out is, I know it's Thursday. But to me, the weekend starts now. It's already Friday, and technically, when this joint drops, depending on where you at, it is gonna be Friday. But I used to say that as a youngster, man. When I was a young dude, you know what I'm saying? I was wow. I was wow. Anyways, with that all being said, man, much love to the people, man. Appreciate everybody or anybody who's gonna be watching this. Whether you watching it with love, whether you watching it with hate, whether you watching it with indifference. I appreciate what I'm saying. I appreciate y'all just going ahead and click on it and giving me a little bit of time in your day. So that means a lot, man. Nothing but positivity, blessings, and good energy and good vibes. I'm sending y'all. Hopefully y'all can feel that through the screen. And if y'all don't, what I'm saying, at some point or some way, y'all gonna be able to get a hold of whatever I'm trying to send your way, especially on the positivity side of the game. So with all that now being out the way, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel notification game, and comment. You know what I'm saying? But y'all probably gonna do that regardless. But I gotta remind some of y'all, but some of y'all that I do remind, it's almost like I'm encouraging the hate. But go ahead and drop it, man. We're gonna go back and forth now. I never see this hate, man. I think it's I love seeing y'all, y'all perspective and how people can think very, very, very different than I think. That's not offensive, you know what I'm saying? That's nothing you should get mad at. It's something you should embrace, you know what I'm saying? Because it shows how there's the world is just it's not what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? Expand yourself. So now I don't know what I'm talking about. But hopefully y'all enjoyed it. And if y'all didn't, go ahead, skip to the 2 minute mark, and we about to talk about this boxing, and we're about to be on Joyce. Now remember, let's put some context to this whole entire situation. We were supposed to have Joyce versus Joseph Parker, right? That's the fight that this was supposed to be. And this isn't on Joseph Parker. This isn't on Joyce. This isn't even on Joseph Parker's management team. This is on Frank Warren, because Frank Warren chose to announce that shit during I think it was the Anthony Joshua Usyk fight. I may be wrong what fight it was, but it was a pretty high profile fight. And he announced it was either that or the Derek Chisora Tyson Fury fight. I don't remember what fight it was, but he announced Joseph Parker versus Anthony Joshua like it was a done deal. And it was never a done deal. Yeah, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Joseph Parker's having a baby. Congratulations, by the way. Very, congratulations. Beautiful. His trainer's having a baby. Congratulations. Beautiful. But you found that out after they signed it or before? And last that I checked, I've seen fights continue to go on even when they're. I'm not even gonna go there because I don't even know. So, in respect to both of those situations, I'm just saying, man, I feel like we was bamboozled, we was disrespected, and thought of as stupid. And I think Frank Warren pushed the gun a little bit too quick, and he ended up shooting a blank. You feel me? So now, because of that, we have Joyce. He still is fighting, and I give Joyce that. And it's going to be against Christian Hammer, and it's for July 2nd. So the reason why I'm not mad at it, is because July is looking a little thin when it comes to the boxing side of the game. A lot of fights that were supposed to happen in July have been canceled or pushed back, etc. So the fact that I can just see Joyce fight, I like it. Christian Hammer is not a bad matchup in my opinion, even though I think Joyce is going to beat the brakes off of him. It's something that I'm definitely going to tune in. And it's kind of similar to, I don't know how I'm going to do the order of these videos, but it's kind of similar to what I was talking about in one of the other videos where it was like, okay, a lot of you guys in the Virgil Ortiz Jr. versus Michael McKinnison, where it's like, okay, I feel like Virgil Ortiz is going to wash him, but I think it's a good stylistic matchup. Now for Joyce versus Christian Hammer, this is heavyweight fight, so I'm like, stylistic matchup matters only in the top echelons of the boxers. In this particular fight, Joyce is going to do his work, but I'm gonna watch it. I want to see Joyce in action. I like that they're filling up July 2nd with a fight, giving us something. You know what I'm saying? I'm becoming that type of boxer, or it's gonna be that type of boxing fan where I'm like, hey, put a name there and put someone next to it, and I'm gonna watch it, because goddamn it, I don't want to not watch these great fighters not fight regardless of who it may be. Like, I'd rather see them fight somebody, just be sidelined. That's my personal opinion. But as of now, I used to not think that way, what I'm saying, when I was a little younger, but now I'm getting older. It's like, I'd rather watch these great fighters fight, even if it's against someone and that might be the problem for boxing. You got niggas like that, and they know boxing brings on the older audience. So we're like, we'd rather see this great talent fight than not fight. We don't want to see them delayed and put on the shelf just because we're trying to make a fight that probably won't happen for so many years. So at least to see them in the ring. And that's how I feel about Joyce versus Christian Hammer. I'm like, I'm happy he's fighting. I'm happy we're seeing this happen. I think it's gonna be a good fight. So let's go ahead and get into this article. We're not gonna go crazy with it, but let's just see what boxing scene has to say. Joyce versus Christian Hammer set down for July 2nd at OVO Arena. So Joyce will battle the experienced German Christian Hammer at the OVO Arena, Wembley, on July 2nd as part of a huge fight night, also featuring Jason Cunningham versus Lonnie Tet, Callum Johnson and Nathan Heaney live on BT Sport. The most important thing is to get Joe active and confident again after his injury, said promoter Frank Rowan. Christian Hammer is an experienced campaigner who will provide a decent test and give him a good fight. But obviously, we expect Joe to come back and come through successful and then start preparing for a bigger showdown later this year. I didn't know Joe was coming from I keep saying Joy. I didn't know Joe was coming from an injury. That's interesting. It's well documented that was our intention to match Big Joe with Joseph Parker. Okay, talk about it, Warren. But Parker has now opted to sign a promotional agreement elsewhere. Joe's route to a world title shot does not revolve around Parker, and we have plans in place for a major fight for him in the autumn. That's interesting. So so it was previously reported it had to do with Parker and his wife having a child coming, and then his trainer as well. But this from Frank Warren, he's saying it is well documented that it was our intention to match Big Joe with Joseph Parker in September, but has now opted to sign a promotional agreement. So we're saying it has to do with promotional reasons. I haven't heard anything anywhere elsewhere. This is the first time I'm hearing this. So what do you guys think about that? You guys got this far into the video. That's interesting. Joe's route to a world title shot does not revolve around Parker, and we have plans in place for a major fight for him in the autumn. I've known about Christian Hammer for a while now, said Joyce. He has fought everybody. He is good to be fighting a good fight. He comes forward. It'll be exciting. It's one to get me ready for the next fight coming up. I've been out the ring for a whole year now, so it'll be a good dust off the gloves and shake off the cobwebs. It's going to be a big year this year and the next with some great fights, and I just need to be in the right place. I've taken myself out of the right place with the train camp, here to bring out the best in me. I've taken myself out to the right place with this training camp, here to bring out the best in me. So salute to that, man. So that's July 2nd at the OVO Arena, man. Callum Johnson's also going to be on that card as well. So I'm definitely going to be watching that, man. I'm not mad at the card in any type of way, man. I just really want to see how Joe Joyce looks. I didn't know he was injured. They didn't specify what the injury was. If you guys can educate me, man, go ahead and drop it in the comments below. If you guys know what injury that Joe Joyce dealt with and I'll obviously recover from. So salute to the people. Appreciate everybody out there. Once again, man, comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, whatever it is, man. Just show some interaction with this joint. Much love to the people. I'm here for now, but I'll be back later. On Schwarzenegger side of the game later.